We're live.
Hey, we're live. And do we have sound today, Jeannie?
Yes.
Okay, good. We don't want to have another technical snafu like last week. It's Keely live, still with a kiss. Here we are. We're back from Chicago. Thank you to everyone who was so kind to Jeannie's sister in our absence. We kind of threw her to the wolves. She can do the register, and that's about ship orders, and that's about it. But we made it through. Everybody came in to be very nice and patient with Sheila, so we really do appreciate that. It was an unexpected problem since Lori had to go serve on a jury. She was stuck on a jury all week. I got coughed up in my mouth. Let me get rid of that. Try not to cough here. Came back from Chicago, not 100%, didn't I? Well, first it was my hip was hurt, so I was hobbling around like an old person. That stopped, and now I've got this, I don't know what, but I'm hanging in there. I got too much going on to stop, that's for sure. It's very, very busy. Chicago was great. Jeannie and I had a good time. Got to see our friend. Hi, Julia, if you're watching. And that's what I think we go to eat and hang out with our friends more than. Well, okay, we did work. We did a lot of work. It's a big show. It's a big craft show. I felt, if anything, it was very busy, and I think people are very positive, despite all the ups and downs and uncertainty and whatever's going on in the world. Is that people are going to be making stuff because it's good for you. Yeah, keep crafting, y'all. And it is more than just yarn. That's what's nice about this show. It's, knit, crochet, embroidery, any type of needlework, quilting, fabric arts, there's some beading. You name it, it's there. Don't you think that's pretty fair?
Pretty, yeah.
Not a lot of needlepoint, though.
I didn't see
Needlepoint's really, I think, in a dip right now. We didn't see really anything. That's about the only thing I didn't see. Wouldn't you think that's a fair estimation? Yeah. But anyway, we got to see a lot of yarn. Spent a lot of time with Rowan. I was with Trish Malcolm. We met with David McLeod. He's the new head of Rowan. And so we talked to all of them. Got to see the new lineup for this season, and we're very excited about it. 2 new yarns that are going to be nice. I think we're going to be pretty happy. The magazine is beautiful. Yeah, we were really thrilled with what they have to offer in the magazine. So it looks like a really strong fall season we can expect. That will be, I think it's estimated September 1st, maybe. Yeah, don't
hold your breath.
Don't hold your breath. It'll be September 1st-ish, sometime in the fall. The Mode at Rowan line that they introduced kind of a separate yarn line last fall. They've added 2 new yarns to it and new colors. The line was planned with basics with seasonal colors, and last year's seasonal color was green, which is pretty, but we know that green, you either like green or you don't. There's kind of no in between, but the new colors have like rich reds and plums and purples. I think you guys are really going to like it. It really kind of added some depth and excitement to the line that really bounces off all the other colors. We were really thrilled. Nice patterns. That was great. Rowan's now part of like the DMC family, which is okay because they have other cool stuff too, so we just kind of keep going down the line. We've been doing really well with Sirdar and their jewel spun yarns. I know a lot of you guys love that. Nice yarn, good value. We've been looking for more things like that. They didn't really have anything new in that department, but we did reorder because we know that that's going to continue to go strong for the fall. Probably the biggest excitement for us was the Eco Vita line. We introduced Eco Vita this time last year with their line of floss. It's a organic, natural dyed type floss, which was cool. We've been doing some embroidery with that and loving that. That line has grown to include yarns. They have a cotton yarn, a raffia, a t-shirt type yarn, and then 2 different weights of like a macrame type cord. Yeah, you heard me. In fact, I had someone in yesterday asking for macrame. I'm like, hold on, it's coming. And they have a lot of nice like bags and home projects, real crochet focused too, but you can also knit with it. And do macrame. So we're really excited about the Eco Vita line coming in. And one thing I did, though, I said I wasn't going to buy because, floss is getting harder and harder for people to find. We have more people asking for it. And with Joann's going out, DMC, I think, has lost their biggest customer because most of your other places like that have put in their own, like, lesser quality stuff. And so it's really getting hard to find. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that because it comes in little boxes. They have these little, the embroidery box. I'm like, we're not doing that. We come back and I'm flipping through the book. They had this at market. My eyes would have lit up. We've got this ginormous tower coming in. When I saw the ginormous tower, I'm like, That's what we need. Why buy a little when you can buy a lot? So we got this ginormous tower coming in with all the DMC on it, and we're really excited about it. Plus, I think that, it won't be hidden, because right now with just the drawer, you come in, you don't even know we have it. You're not going to miss it. And so we have so many people asking for that, and we have some ideas of things we're going to do that incorporate it with our yarn and our knitting. So we're really pumped about the giant tower of embroidery floss. I've said, I want it now. I want that now. And I can't have it now. They were probably waiting on the tower. It's supposed to be here today, but it's stuck in customs. So you know how that goes. So as soon as customs clears, it'll be here, and I can't wait to show you the tower. It's going to come on a freight truck. I always we've got a lot of our shipments are coming by freight. I love when the semi pulls up with our yarn. Makes me excited. So then we moved on. We bought more Malabrigo. That'll be coming late summer. We've expanded our colors of Rios. We added Rasta. They're chunkier yarns. We're excited about that. An old name coming back to the shop will be Koigu. We had them, I think it was before Mason. Long time ago, we had it. And I loved Hyo. They're a great company out of Canada. You just can't beat them when it comes to the hand dyes. They're dependable. They're creative. We love them. And I think I don't know what happened there. I know what happened. Novelty yarns. Kind of. Yeah. And then, it became so crowded with dyers and whatnot, but we're like, no, we're going to go with who we like. And so Koigu will be coming in soon. In a couple weeks, actually, it's going to ship. We found our practical yarn, right? We're excited about that. We were looking for a good workhorse, practical yarn that's washable and soft and more acrylic based than wool. I know that doesn't sound sexy, but it's needed. Not everybody coming in wants to spend $200-300 to make a blanket. We get that. We don't blame you, especially for crocheting, because it takes a lot more yarn. But we wanted something that was nice but affordable, and we're so excited. We found it. It's a rare find. It's from a company called Germantown. They're out of the Philadelphia area. They are one of the, I think, oldest or the oldest U.S. producers of yarn, which just don't happen. They're not, yarn is extremely international, and it always has been. I've been in and around this business since I was a kid in the 70s. And American yarn's not really so much a thing. And when there is, it's not very sexy. Like I said, not sexy, exciting, but it's practical. And Germantown has lines of wools, which are nice, but not really suitable for what I don't think you guys would like it. It's a little too rustic and not the thing. But when we saw they added, it's like a 70-30 blend. Soft, nice. We're so excited. So we're just waiting I don't think it's going to come till later this summer. Is that right? Mm-hmm. I think. We're waiting to kind of confirm what colors, because we've already got it measured out. They sent me a sample skein, what will fit. So we got to confirm colors, and we'll get that on order. New needles. Rowan has an interchangeable needle set that's gorgeous. So we're excited about that. And Likey has added a needle that is going to rival Chayagu at a lesser price, which is an exciting thing, especially Chayagu is one that prices are going up. I think they haven't gone up. A lot of the prices increases went into effect May 1st, if not June 1st. A lot of companies are like, order now, prices going up June 1st. Some are kind of wait and see. Either way, they are going up. There's already been disruption and price, tariffs that have been incurred. So that's not changing no matter what happens. Things are too up and down, and people just don't know what to do. On kind of a different note, we always find things that are just different. And these tiny little kits made us so happy. They're little cross-stitch kits. Are they not the cutest? They come in this matchbox. Opened one up so we could see. And they're fun. And inside is everything you need. Has a little bit of thread, the hoop. You can make it into a key ring or an ornament, needle, everything you need to make it. And we thought, what a fun little gift, either to give to somebody to make themselves, or you can make it and put it. But look at the little Max Pot kit. That's so cute. So we just got those, and those came fast. We ordered those when we were there Thursday morning. And they came in yesterday all the way from Scotland. Of course, they did charge me an arm and leg and shipping. Don't get me started on that, but they're here. And they're really super cute. What else is going on? Okay, this week. This week is like, we have a week theme. It's Tech Week. We're having Tech Week here at the shop. We have some great technique classes. I'll be teaching them. You don't want to miss them. One is on vertical seams. And you think, well, I know how to do ladder stitch. Well, you need to come to my class. I'm going to teach you some other things too. Flat garter, how to match stripes in the ladder stitch and mattress stitch, all sorts of cool seams. You'll learn something even if you have been doing vertical seams before. If you haven't, come anyway, because you're going to learn. We're going to start from the ground up and go from there. Maybe you've been doing it wrong. You don't know. We find a lot of people that are doing it. We're like, we can make that better. Saturday is one of my most, in-demand classes, error correction, how to fix mistakes. And we start with things that are pretty, basic, and then go into some really deep things. It just depends a lot of times on who's in the class. We might kind of blow through the basic and really dive into the deep things. If I have more experienced knitters, if I have newer knitters, we might kind of, I don't want to scare people with surgery on knitting, which I can do. I'm the knitting surgeon. That's my little thing. Mom was rip it out. I'm the knitting surgeon. You don't believe it all I can fix. What else? Might like my sweaters. I'd wear winter sweaters today. Looking for a summer sweater. A dual ad. This is a great one. I like this one because it's longer. Gina and I were just talking. So many tops and sweaters we buy hit you right here. And unless you have the Barbie stomach, that doesn't work. So lift up your hands and people are like, make it stop. So we like them a little bit longer. Plus for me, I think it's more flattering because I'm tall anyway. It's called Crew. It's from Quell Studio. It's in their Nautical Knits book. It's available in the print book or as an ebook, but not as an individual download. But it's a great book, and it is with Rowan Summerlight DK, and the sleeve is made in. So this would be a great project for a first sweater, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can learn vertical seams.
There you go.
I can teach you Thursday morning. Come join me. Anything else?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I could go on and on and on. Hope everybody had a decent Mother's Day. I went shopping for menswear. Wow, my husband, we've got all these things to go to for school. And last time he bought a suit was for Mason was born, and it's got to go. And I know him. I think the last time we bought the last suit was the night before the funeral he had to go to, and he has to have stuff tailored. So I'm like, we are not waiting till the last minute. And the only way I knew I could make them go is make them go on Mother's Day. You like it? Yeah. So I'm going to be looking. Yeah, I didn't shop for me. I shopped for them. And then I'm so busy. I'm so tired. I don't have time to have this cold because it's the end of school year. My son's a senior. I've got something every day just about that I have to go to. I'm so tired. And so we get home on Mother's Day from shopping for menswear all day long, which is like shopping with kid. We get home at 5. My son is texting, Mom, we have a problem. We have a big favor to ask. Well, his senior class today is their senior skip day. The seniors all don't go to school, and they have a tradition the night before that they all go out and have like a party, out in the country or something. They stay the night in camp. And he had asked me that a couple weeks ago. I'm like, surely with all those kids in the class, someone has somewhere, don't know. Well, no, they didn't. So they had nothing planned for last night to go. So within less than 24 hours, we had the entire senior class out at our land. It is not that simple. I'm like, tractor broke, grass to your knees, snakes, ticks, no toilet. And so my poor husband's been out there trying to clear grass. His tractor's not working. I think his brother brought the brush hog out, but we done it, and they all came. One kid showed up on the axe. I'm like, oh no. So no one left, with missing a limb, and no one fell in the pond except for my husband, oddly enough. He fell in the pond this morning. And and they didn't catch the whole county on fire at the bonfire. So I'm calling that a win. So my kid's now the number one senior because he pulled it off for the class. So this is what my life was like. And it just goes downhill from there this week. At least I wasn't involved in that. I don't do outdoors. I don't do the farm. So I got to go home and have the house to myself last night because my husband stayed out there with him. They didn't want him to stay out there, but he hid because he's like, no way. What if something goes wrong? I don't blame him. Okay, well, that's my crazy life. I hope you get more sleep than I do. Bye.